Hey guys, I'm back. This time I'm going to do moon in Sag. I was thinking whether to do moon in Aries because Aries is the first sign, right? And I don't want to leave it last. But anyway, Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign. So these people can be feisty in their own way. And it's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling philosophy, religion, long-term travels, or further travels. So you could have grown up in a very religious household if you did not travel, but in some instances with this moon sign, I see that people do tend to live overseas as a young child. And whatever you believe in, whatever your opinion is, you will really stick by that, you know. Although it's not a fixed sign, it rules, the Sagittarius rules truth, but not in a way like Scorpio where it's esoteric. Sagittarius rules God, if you will, or truth, if that's what you believe in, you know. So these people feel more connected to religion than all the esoteric knowledge, including astrology. But if you're here, then you're probably more open-minded to learn. And it rules higher learning, yes. So these people want to learn. When they go to a place, it's not just about, especially if you have ninth house planets, when you go somewhere, it's not just about going to that place. You want to immerse yourself in that culture and really understand the thinking of the people, their philosophy. You like to study like the broader understanding of things, you know. Whereas your opposite sign, Geminis, is just about collecting facts at a very more surface level. Not to say that Geminis are shallow, but it's collecting facts, you know. But Sagittarius is that overarching view of what they have based on their knowledge. And it's ruled by the centaur, you know, the half man, half horse. So you could be quite athletic because after all, you are a fire sign. So running may be very, you may be the kind that like to go running, you know, because the horse, the lower part of the body is a horse and the horse runs. That is in some people, not everybody, you know, everybody's different. And you probably are the happy-go-lucky kind of person internally because Jupiter rules your luck and Sagittarius rules positivity in a sense. So your mother may have been like that and that rubbed onto you as a young child. You may be the more free-spirited kind of person. You don't let things get you down. You don't like things to be too heavy in relationships too. This plays out the same. You want your partner to hear your opinions and you want your freedom to travel, you know. You don't want to be bound by the heaviness of this world. You may have a very loud laugh but moon is more like around close ones because it's your most private self. So it may only come out when you're with people you really trust, you know. And if you have a Pisces sun, Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter, you may be more dimmed down and shy compared to other Sagittarius moons because Pisces is also ruled by Neptune. So especially if Pisces sun, I see that religion theme playing out as well. Yes, adventure. Let me just double check all my facts. Honest, yes. you can come across as a bit blunt if the moon is, especially if it's aspecting Mars or Mercury. Not in the same way as Aquarius, where it comes across as too honest. But I think it's easier for people to receive Sagittarius energy because Sagittarius will add that optimistic, positive spin to everything. I can only think of 2 people right now that I know with moon and Sag. Yeah. It's only been 5 minutes. Okay. Maybe we can look at the celebrities, and then maybe I'll give you a longer tarot reading at the end. So the first person who comes up is Donald Trump. He's a Gemini, so the sun being the light, you know, the sun shines. His Gemini's quality are more obvious than his Sagittarius qualities. But ultimately it does show because his moon, his hidden opinions are shining through his Gemini communication. Being a Leo ascendant, he needs that attention, you know. He has a strong presence. His moon is loosely conjunct Lilith, not very close. It's not conjunct, it's in the same sign, sorry. In the 4th house. So it's hard sometimes for these people to change their beliefs because they will really stick by what, once they believe in something, you know, it's the archer, it's the arrow, right? They go towards that. So I just got a message. Oh my god, okay. So they can come across as stubborn, but ultimately it's mutable. So it could change depending on what they are studying, but ultimately it's with Sagittarius moon. You feel like you are right, you know. There's a sense of independence there, although people don't really talk about independence when it comes to Sag. They refer more to Aquarius when we talk about independence. Okay, Albert Einstein, Pisces, Sun, Sag, Moon. So I guess he wasn't just, you know, a scientist. He wanted to communicate a message. Because Sag is always about your beliefs. So he wanted to communicate a message through his sun conjunct his midheaven. Midheaven. Loosely, it's not conjunct, it's in the same, it's in the 10th house. And Pisces, in their own way, can be quite, they're able to understand energy. And I guess when he did the E equals to MC square equation, it wasn't just a scientific theory, because Pisces is about that spiritual energy. So I believe from his chart, he's trying to communicate to the world that this is how energy works, and he knows that in society they will only accept science, and that's probably why he went for it. With a Sag moon, you know, both Pisces and Sag, like I said, are ruled by Jupiter. So again, that whole philosophy comes into play, the higher thinking. I wonder which chakra. I know Sag rules the... I don't want to say it and get it wrong. Sagittarius rules the thighs and legs. Yes, the centaur. So you may have very strong thighs and legs, especially in the rising sign, you know. Rising is your physical appearance. Or it may be more sensitive with the moon there. Sagittarius. I'm not going to go into chakras. Okay. So although people usually associate genius with Aquarius, with Einstein as an example, the Sagittarius kind of genius is more of that. I guess it's easier for people to understand because it's not ruled by Uranus, and because it follows because it still follows structure, religion, higher learning. It still follows that, not in a Capricorn way, but it still follows a sort of acceptable by society kind of way. I guess it's easier for people to see that they're genius. Nicole Kidman, another Gemini with Sag Moon. Jennifer Aniston. Emma Watson. So Emma Watson is a Virgo rising. So although she is more toned down, she still stands up quite strongly for her beliefs. And that's very Sagittarius. It's all about your beliefs. And she's an Aries. So, sorry, Sag. She's an Aries, so ultimately she's not going to hold back, and she'll communicate that with her Gemini midheaven, her beliefs, and that's how she truly feels because her moon is there. Justin Timberlake. Okay, I'm not going to go through everybody. Oh, Adele. Is that why? I feel like she's very true to her moon. She shows people her moon sign. Yes, she's a Cancer rising. So she shows people how she really feels. And it's very happy-go-lucky. She has a very contagious laugh. And you know, it's not a heavy energy. It's lighthearted usually, you know. I think Adele is a very strong example of that contagious laughter energy. Oprah Winfrey, ascendant in Sag as well. She's an Aquarius. I heard somewhere that these people want to do what's right, but it's a bit different from the Aquarius way. Because what is right to a Sag really depends on how they were raised, with the moon there. It really depends on what your mother imparted on you. And Jupiter sometimes can rule males, so usually sometimes people say Jupiter rules your husband. So it could point, it might not just be the mother, but you know, you need to look at the whole chart to understand. So Oprah Winfrey has her moon in 11th house of fame and ruling society, fame. So she uses her moon, Sagittarius, her beliefs to help society. I hope I'm making sense. Sometimes when I film these videos, I'm like... Winfrey was raised by a single mother. Then she was sent to live with another man. Again, the moon is very hidden. With celebrities, they probably show more of the sun, you know. The sun is your public. I mean, not like 10,000. Sun is a light. It's your whole persona. The moon is hidden. Sometimes you might not even realize you're portraying the moon characteristics yourself. Mozart. I feel like whatever they do, whether they're an artist or a talk show person, is really to tell people something, you know. It's not just for the sake of it. Mozart had his moon conjunct Pluto in the 4th house. So he was probably very obsessive when it comes to whatever he did with Pluto there. You know, that lends to a sense of drive and determination as well. I guess Sagittarius are not mentioned as much. Yeah, Van Gogh. Then you guys are not... People always say Aquarius are the innovative ones, but when I look at all these charts, I see that you guys have your own type of innovation that people can accept and like. Tom Holland, Picasso, another artist. Naomi Campbell. Camila Cabello, sorry. John Mayer, Beethoven. Why so many artists and early musicians? Could it be because of the placement of the outer planet? Let me check. Dakota Johnson. Hilary Duff. Although fire signs, when I think of fire like Aries and Leo, wanting that recognition, especially Leo, I don't see that as much with Sag moons. Like you guys, although Jupiter expands, right? You guys are not, unless it's something you believe strongly in, but still, you guys will not let things get to your head. Compared to other fire signs, because if you look at Hilary Duff, she's considered one of the more grounded celebrities, despite being, you know, in the industry. Oh, she has Saturn conjunct the moon. That could play a part. Uranus and in Sag. Okay, probably her Saturn, but you guys don't need that recognition as much as Aries and Leo. But if on the flip side, you know, these people may act out because it's still fire after all. I'm not going to go through everything. Simon Cowell. I don't think when people insult him, he's genuinely hurt. Like, I mean, he's a Libra, but his moon is in Sag. So sometimes he's really speaking from what he feels, because he's very honest. He takes jabs at people, and he's not afraid to be insulted, because he's not gonna be like, taking it personally, like a Leo might or an Aries might. He's able to handle criticism because he's able to dish it. So you might see that with a moon in Sag. Kevin Hart, comedian. Yeah, but he's a Cancer with Virgo ascendant. So if you watch Kevin Hart's comedy, he does show that, oh, like he's affected, but I think with his moon, especially in 0 degrees, he doesn't really care. It helps him to let go and be more lighthearted. Okay, I'm gonna go into the reading because I feel like I've been repeating myself. So what can we get for moon in Sag? I almost said moon in Cancer, I don't know why. Moon in Sag. Don't dim to fit in. Yeah, Jupiter wants to expand, but moon hides. So moon is water. So yeah, I'm just seeing this now. Like water and fire together is uncomfortable. So sometimes you may feel this way, that you may need to hide that loud side of you, that real side of you. Some of you may, on the other end, maybe already quite confident individuals, but with the moon there, I feel it's hidden. Trust your path, yes. That looks like like in Europe, you'll see lots of this, right? Anyway. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? Yes, Sagittarius is all about that journey, that adventure, that path. Moon in Sagittarius. Especially if you have Sun in a water sign, you might really dim your Sagittarius side. Just say yes. So yeah, you probably are very naturally good at this. You probably say yes to a lot of people. And although Libra is the people pleaser, sometimes Sag may feel like because they want things to be positive and optimistic all the time, they want to say yes to everything. And you might want to meditate on that. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling thing telling you? This is a different energy. Yeah, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So there are two energies here. One person is starting to... There's 3 here, which reminds me of Gemini. So maybe your immediate friendship circle helps. You're starting to trust. You are trying to trust that things will work out. The other energy, there's a darker energy here. So I feel this is a Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, 8th house, but more Scorpio. I feel strongly this is not you. This is someone else. Council of Light in reverse. I see this as the religion card. You see here? It's in reverse. So I feel like you might know this person, but you're not letting it affect you. You're still keeping a positive outlook, which is very you. Unless you have water sign, that may be harder on you. But I feel both of you, the thing that you agree on is that it's interesting. Are you changing your religion or like rejecting a religion? or multiple belief systems. Someone is not taking this well, one person, and the other person is saying, you see the 3 and the 3 here? Again, I see a different friend group. You might be leaving some snakes behind and going with people that might be on a travel, that you meet these people while you're traveling. Could it be that you've met them? This is like, could be anywhere, but this looks like Egypt, right? With the pyramid. Why the crumbling? Pleiades in reverse. Okay, I won't go into that. I feel like someone, you're not affected, so you don't really need my advice. You already know what to do. But there was definitely a big change recently. I think my stomach just growled. It could have been very long ago in the past, because moon rules the past. It's ruled by Cancer. So you could have left a religion a very long time ago. And somehow someone may have sent some people your way, but ultimately you still kept true to yourself. I sense a very strong energy here that someone left like a religion, a very religious family or upbringing, and these people were trying to reach out to this person, but you're in a good place now. That's what I'm getting. Materialistically, it was a good situation, but you could see that Sagittarius are not materialistic people. You look beyond the earth realm. So, because it comes after Capricorn, right? So, can you see that this physical door is dark, whereas the outside natural world is very light? The symbolism of it. So when you left, once the gates opened, once you got a glimpse, at that time you realize that this religion is not for me. You already knew from your own instinct. You could have Scorpio somewhere, like Mars. You left already. But I don't feel your family members, distant relatives, if you will. You're no longer confused, but someone's trying to... This is confusion, right? In reverse. But I'm seeing this as someone's trying to manipulate you, but they haven't achieved that. They haven't... But whoever's trying to manipulate you is out of whack, and you're just like, ah, that's very Sagittarius. It's a shit show. Air energy, you're not accepting BS, but you're not coming across too strongly because it's still a Knight of Swords. The horse there, Sagittarius energy. But this is an air card due to the sword. You could be using a logical side to deal with these people, because this might be the only way to deal with them. Yes, Sag is mutable, so you know how to deal with people and change according to different types of people. And you need that, you know, especially if you deal with people from all walks of life. King of Swords is here. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's not you. I feel like this is whoever that tried to manipulate you, and they're also using, they seem quite angry. Okay, so this is your card, Temperance, but you're thrown off balance and it's affected your health maybe. Someone doesn't like you going towards the mystical realm, High Priestess. And you are starting to doubt yourself. Okay, is this someone else or was that? Okay, you're not over this situation emotionally. This could be another energy because the story just changed, right? Although you're very sure, you know, Two of Pentacles is juggling. You're very sure, but you're not over it. Someone hurt you pretty badly. Yeah. But you don't want to cry over it. I feel like there's a mother energy who's not in her best. I'm not sure if you're close to her or not, but there are some mother figures here who are thrown off by this king energy, the father figure, the masculine. Strength in reverse, the Leo card. You did escape a situation, but it kind of threw you off. Did you escape with your mother or like... Yes, this is in the past. Okay. The advice is to wait. Yes, you are not acting or saying anything. Yeah, you're not. That's the advice. Don't engage. Okay, I'm gonna pull some self-care cards to lighten the mood. Alone time came out. Be still. You might have water placements in your chart or water houses. The 4th, 8th, and 12th house. You're trying yoga, maybe. You're trying something. But Sag opposite is Gemini, right? So, although Sag is not air, it's opposing Gemini. So you do need that. It's not quite you to be always alone. Especially in the water. But it's saying that you might need that at this time, or you're already doing it. Connecting with the stars really help you. Understanding the sun and the stars. I see this as a crystal, but I don't feel you're that connected to. You don't really need a lot of advice on that. Okay, connect to fire. Your fiery side. But you see it has been dimmed. I feel this is a different energy. Someone's upset. You're trying to meditate, like it came out in reverse. So I think yoga helps because then you'll be more in your body. And being a fire sign, you need action, right? Use your hands. If you have Capricorn in your charts, this may resonate. Why? Okay. Oh, Sag. Okay, that's a person. Sorry. There's a person that is looking out for you. Could be a teacher. Sagittarius and Jupiter rules your teachers. But you could have rejected their help. I think at that time, especially the mother, was like, no, we don't need your help. But this person was still looking out for you. Okay, I'm gonna organize my cards because a lot. Of it came out, but I think you'll be fine. Sometimes things, they just take time, you know. And you already, I feel like you already know what to do for yourself, but someone is just overbearing, so. Okay, so sometime. I'm gonna pull from other deck. This deck, I believe it's called the Good Tarot. Okay, yes, there's someone looking out for you. See this male looking right at the fairy? I don't think it's romantic. You're doing your own thing. You're very engrossed in your own... Someone's coming out of hiding. Okay. Whoop. The sun. This is a positive omen. Someone has a solution for you. There's a positive omen in this. Yes, someone is helping, is gonna completely change things, but you're in that waiting energy. I think someone has already voiced this, like, you're getting clarity now on who this person is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you're getting clarity now and you know what to do. Okay. Go to the person that has come out of hiding, has been watching you all this while. Isn't that what makes sense? Like, the people that have been loyal to us. Could be a friend. I sense more of a friend or colleague, co-worker energy. Yes. Things are changing for the better. This person sees you as this. They see your potential. You are... Just now when I pulled the card, it came out like this. Sorry. So this person sees you as highly able to free yourself and be a free spirit, whereas you are not yet in that state. Yeah. You have already moved past this, I think. There's no need to... Sag energy. There's no need to dwell on the past. Okay. That's all from me, Sag. I know this video was a little all over the place, but I try my best. And yeah, I can't believe I'm already, you know, filming most of the signs. And if you have any questions, you can always message me on Instagram or email me down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!